Hello, YouTube. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. And it's a quick update. Caspa isn't dead. Folks are just scared, right? Folks are trying to fudge you out so they can buy it up cheap. And I told you guys that would happen. There would be a Black Swan event that would shake the Caspa and shake people out. If you aren't diamond handing, you will get shaken out. And it might take some time for Casper to bounce back, but you got to continue to diamond hand. Just get in there and hold on to it and see where it goes. Like I said before, if you already got it, right, it's no big deal to uh, keep holding, right? You don't lose anything to hold. And if you sell now before the bull run happens, you're losing, right? So it makes sense just to continue to diamond hand. So this video about Caspa, let's go. And it's talking about Caspa being listed on Binance. And I just saw it on Twitter, so I don't know how um possible this is or how soon it would happen. Don't forget to sign up for the Black Tiger Miner Twitter page. And this is Caspa Silver. What was once a long term vision for Bitcoin is now here with Caspa. Because of the resistance to change from BTC community, Caspa shines brightly, leading new standards of proof of work. Confirmations times within 10 seconds, 1 block per second on a pure decentralized proof of work system. Research Caspa are a daydream for Bitcoin. Long term vision, several orders of magnitude increasing transaction volume, many MPs per second, transaction confirmed in less than a second, highly secure. So shout out to Kaspa Silver, right? The Kaspa community is strong. Kaspa. We're not going to get fudded out by a banana in the tailpipe or anybody else talking nonsense trying to get you to sell so they can come back and buy it up cheap and not tell anybody and just hold it for the bull run. So just keep that in mind, guys. Some of these people, some of these influencers don't have your best intentions in mind. They're just trying to get you out so they can buy it up cheap. Let's talk about the price predictions for Caspa. We head into 2025. Can Caspa get to 60 cents this bull run? Could we see Casper prices go all the way up to $1? So that is the big debate. Will Casper get to $1? So this is Steven S. Caspa's on the road to Binance. The Binance listing dream is within reach for Caspa. With recent integration into the Binance pool, Caspa's making waves in the crypto world. Many coins have followed this path to achieve a full listing. Could Caspa be next? Here is why it deserves the spotlight. Unmatched speed and scalability, true decentralization, community power. What can you do? Let's make some noise. Tag CZ Binance and share why you believe in Caspa. Together, we can show Binance the potential of Caspa. So, retweet, comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let us know what do you think about Caspa being listed on Binance. The fair value is around 40 cents, the most undervalued asset in crypto. And when the leg up starts, I suspect Caspa to rocket to 60 cents or 80-cent range. There will be no warning. You're either in or you're out. And he's right. Either you're diamond handing it or you're in or you're out. So let me know what you guys think about Caspa and continue to hold. Diamond handed straight to the top. Let's go. And this is that wave for the price prediction. And it is selling to sale at that 82-cent range. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments as well. And this is what is your Caspa price prediction for 2025? So let me know what you think. Currently, Caspa at the time of this filming is 3.14 billion market cap, 12.3 cents. It's up 4.4 in the last 24 hours. 10.2 in the last 7 days, down 21.3 in the last 30 days, 16.8 in the last 90 days. So Caspa is coming down for us to pick it up. So this is the Caspa dashboard. Currently, it's at 25.4 circulating supply. TPS is 3.5. BPS is 1. It is up 4.5%. Next reduction is 1 day and 6 hours to 69 cash per block reward, which is extremely low. What are you guys trying to do to us? 1.43 ether hash of hash rate. Let's check the top addresses and address movement. Then we'll get to a couple of videos. So this is currently 584,000 holders. Crabs is up 345 in the last 24 hours. Octopus up 52. Fish up 17. Dolphins up 38. Sharks up 7. And looks like we lost a whale in the last 24 hours. 3 in the last 7 days. 28 in the last 30 days. What's going on? Picked up a humpback in the last 7 days. So let's look at the top addresses real quick. And of course, for changes, Gate.io is up 293,000. Mexi picked up 6.5 million. Uphold picked up 654,000. This guy picked up 3.3 million. Mexi dropped 9.8 million. BitGet dropped 2.4 million. Bybit dropped 5.4 million. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And let's click to this first video by Your Crypto Crew, which is a very strong Kaspa Maxi.
Got Marathon Digital mining Caspa over other proof of work coins next to Bitcoin. We've got Grayscale and hedge funds starting to invest into Caspa. We've got Casplex. We've got the Crescendo fork taking it to 10 blocks per second. And you're bearish on Caspa right now? If you can't hold, you're never going to be rich, especially in crypto.
Caspa runs on 10 blocks per second. It is the fastest proof of work network on the entire crypto ocean. Not only that, Kaspa at 10 BPS will be 4 times faster than Solana, which is a blockchain that is fast but sacrifices decentralization and deals with frequent network failures. Not only does Kaspa stay fully decentralized, it solves the blockchain trilemma and aims to solve issues in the real world, for example, in the finance sector, dealing with instant transactions. Only thing that separates Kaspa from the next level is time and adoption. Time to implement 10 blocks per second and smart contracts in Q1 and summer of 2025, respectively. Adoption by Tier 1 exchanges for normie investors during this bull run, as well as adoption by institutions through the help of Kaspa KII.
Gigawatt coin isn't just another stable coin. It's a financial instrument designed for the energy sector. Built on Kaspa's ultra-scalable proof-of-work tech, it's backed by real-world assets like renewable energy credits, carbon offsets, green bonds, physical energy infrastructure, as well as a basket of select fiat assets. It's fractionizable down to the kilowatt hour. Every fraction represents a real unit of energy. And it means that energy can become a globally tradable financial asset. Borders become irrelevant. Instant settlements on energy-related transactions can happen via Kaspa.
This idea of this gigawatt coin that Rory is coming up was already an idea that was discussed 20 years ago in EFET, the European Federation of Energy Traders. Listen, we trade across Europe, for instance, from country to country, and we have to pay through banks and convert money in those days. And there's a lot of cost related to this. And sometimes it even creates problems like delay time, but also even errors of failures in the system. They said, why don't all the traders create some kind of common basis, like a coin? If we would have had the Kaspa 20 years ago, for sure, we would have taken this Kaspa.
On top of institutional adoption, we have Kaspa Cafe, a new project on the KRC20 network. Kaspa Cafe bridges the gap between small businesses and people with the revolutionary technology of Kaspa, which is a step to real-world adoption for Kaspa in a very practical way. Kaspa Cafe exists to help integrate businesses into accepting and using Kaspa by assisting or providing and setting up cafe payment terminals that also node mine Kaspa. Cafe Pay is a Kaspa payment integration merchant service provider, i.e. a PayPal, Square, or Clover. Because let's be for real, crypto crew, if Kaspa is going to become digital silver to do what even Bitcoin could not, which is fulfilling the role as actual currency, adoption is key. Now imagine a proof of work crypto project that can be utilized as a mode of payment competing with the likes of Visa. Kaspa founder Jonathan Sompolinsky wanted to build a payment system similar to Visa, but without the need to trust anybody. And he talked about this back in 2018, years before Kaspa even existed.
So anyone who knows blockchain internally acknowledges that it is in and of itself a database technology that is inferior to any centralized database. There are many talks in the community how to scale up the system, but we must acknowledge that any scaling technology will forever lose to Visa's technology. This is a statement about the technology itself. And the reason is that because we are trying to build a trustless system, this trustless implies lots of scalability limitations, which Visa doesn't have. So any feature that blockchain will have, Visa will probably copy, scalability-wise. Today, it's 10,000 transactions, the capability of Visa at least. Bitcoin is not near that. So whenever someone says we have blockchain is more secure, it's not more secure per se, it's not more private per se, and it's slower.
There are several reasons why Binance should list Kaspa and why Kaspa is not over yet. So just continue to hold and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep the word out about Kaspa. As previously mentioned, Kaspa isn't over, right? Kaspa is just be starting. These guys are trying to fudge you out of your Kaspa. Don't let them. Continue to diamond hand and DCA into Kaspa.
Remain in greed and extreme greed. And it's been like this for a while now, actually, which is not that bad, not that bad at all. But let's get into this. So I saw this right here. I saw this article. Kaspa's journey to $1, because right now it's sitting at like 12 cents, and everybody wants to know, when is it going to break that $1 mark? Like, it's been trading sideways for a lifetime. It almost feels like over a year for sure, maybe like a year and a half or something. But when is it going to reach that $1 mark, and what can actually take it to those levels? Well, according to this article right here, it says for Kaspa to hit $1, a few things needs to come together. First, more people using it is very important, as growing its system with builders and plans that use its speed will bring lasting worth. You know, it's very interesting that they said more people need to use it, because it is true. You know, more people do need to use Kaspa. When you think about like Solana, the amount of people that actually use it, Ethereum, there's a reason why Ethereum is number 2 on CoinMarketCap, sitting at like what, 400 million or something like that. There's a reason people use Ethereum and people use Solana, and even Sui. People are using Sui. You take a look at the charts on Sui. You know, it's just been going up, even when the market was pulling back, and a lot of these coins was really tanking. Sui was holding its gains for the most part. because people are using it, right? And it's been compared to something like Solana, right? So when you take a look at something like Caspa and you look at this chart and you're like, okay, well, not much is going on. You know, this thing has been trading sideways and we don't know where the price is going to go in the short term. In the long term, yes, we all know that Caspa is going to explode. But in the short term, what is going to happen? Well, I'm going to tell you guys what I think is going to happen in the short term. You see, right now, we are sitting just above this previous resistance area. You can see it goes back all the way to about December 22nd. So like a couple weeks or so, right? We're sitting right at that resistance area. We need to break through there to get to 12, let's call this 13 cents. So the next point of resistance is around 13 cents. And then we're going to start make our way back up. Now, we do see that a bearish momentum was fired on December 18th, but that's not really concerning to me, right? Here's the thing. When it comes to Caspa, it does require a lot of patience, but we do have catalysts that's coming up this year. When you look back at last bull run, how a lot of these coins didn't have smart contracts or anything like that, but they reached like crazy price levels. And Caspa is about to get smart contracts. And then you think about the meme coins, there's a lot of bullish things that's coming in 2025. But if we do take away the catalyst, the upcoming catalyst, what can actually bring Caspa to new levels? Well, according to this article, anyways, it says next is good feelings in the market and higher need for POW blockchains could raise its price a lot. And that's definitely true. I do think that good feelings in the market is definite when it comes to, or important when it comes to every coin in the crypto space. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to hype. As long as the hype is still there, I think that certain coins are going to perform better than others. Now, when we think about Caspa, we think about how lately there's been a lot of people trying to add FUD to Caspa. And to me, that is funny because FUD actually ends up driving these coins to next level as well, as long as the price or as long as the hype is still there and as long as the community is still massive. So people could continue to try to FUD popular coins, but at the end of the day, it doesn't work. We saw it with XRP, we saw it with Solana, we see it with a lot of coins. FUD doesn't last forever. Once it dies down, everyone that's FUDding ends up buying these coins at the all-time highs. Now, going back to the chart for a second, I believe I've talked about this many times before, but when it comes to Caspa, we know where the bottom is, and the bottom is somewhere around 10 cents because we can see it all the way back here at the end of 2023. Caspa was sitting near 10 cents and it's just been trading sideways ever since. It reached a high of about 20 cents. Now, a lot of coins in the market, it's hard to tell where the absolute floor is because coins could run so much and then it starts coming down. You don't know where the floor is. But something like this, we do know where the floor is. So when I see people leaving Caspa completely, they don't even want to leave a small bag in there. They just want to leave the coin completely and they start chasing other coins. Typically what happens is you sell Caspa, you buy something else. Yes, you make profits, which is definitely a good thing. But then what happens, you take that profits, you put it into something else, and instead of making more money, you end up losing that profit. So eventually it just ends up becoming a never-ending cycle of making money and then losing money, making money, losing even more money. So I always say if you've done your research and you are bullish on Caspa and you just are sick and tired of it not performing, it's always good to have extra cash on the side where you could deploy money elsewhere into other projects. But if you don't have extra cash on the side and you really want to take advantage of other opportunities, I always recommend, if you really want to sell some of your Caspa, at least keep some Caspa in your portfolio. Don't sell all of it. And eventually, when Caspa decides and wants to explode, you're going to be happy. But remember, nothing in videos financial advice. For all I know, Caspa never runs, and then you get upset at me. So make sure you do your own.
Definitely say keep a small bag of Caspa. Even if you don't believe in the project, even if you're listening to the FUD, if it does run, you won't miss out. Because a lot of people are going to be really angry if they missed out, right? You've been holding it for 3 years, and you saw a couple videos from these guys, and then you sold it. Then all of a sudden, Caspa explodes. You're going to be looking real sad faced. But in any financial advice, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes, but keep in mind, you only make money when you sell, right? And a lot of people have sold at a loss. So it would be to your benefit to hold on. You could sell some and buy the next coin popping or accelerating or pumping or going up. But like you said, a lot of people end up losing, right? You end up selling your token you have conviction in to something you don't believe in because it's running. Then you get mad and sell it and lose the money. So I would say just diamond hand and hold the coins that you are bullish on, the ones you have conviction. Coins are going to go up and down, guys. Don't panic when the coin goes down. Some of these coins might take a while. Like I told you guys previously, it might take a while before Caspa takes off. And people were saying it's going to be millionaires, it's going to be $5 by the bull run, maybe $1, right? I told you there's always that black swan event you have to keep an eye out for, which could be these guys talking about political things or just going off the rail. Either way it go, don't give up your conviction on Caspa yet. Remember, Caspa, Caspa, Caspa. And it's your main man, BTM, signing out. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until then, let's get back to the money. And as always, stay dangerous. Black Tiger Miner out. Or BTM out. See you soon.